You ready?
There is a connection between the paranormal, UFOs, and the myths of ancient history. The clues are scattered across the landscape from a forbidden past, maybe even in your own backyard. There is a connection between the true nature of our reality, consciousness, and the unexplained. I'm Carl the Crusher. Let's explore the unknown. Here we go. It is day 2 of the UFO Disclosure Symposium, and I actually have my own booth today, so I got it all set up. There's Liz right now. So we're getting everything set up. Everybody's going to come in here and set up their booths. It's really early in the morning, and pretty soon this entire place is going to be packed with VIPs and people presenting. I got my flag all hung up. That's pretty cool. The back is so tall, there's like no way to hang up the flag behind me. That's okay. It looks really awesome. I got my Bigfoot plaster cast. I got all the cool stuff from my office. I set it up with the reindeer hide from Norway. I got an iPad here that's playing all my YouTube videos, which is crazy because I put all my petroglyph hunting videos back to back, and there's over 8 hours of it. I don't know if it'd be worth it, but would you guys watch an 8-hour long video just end on end of me going and looking for petroglyphs? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Maybe you can piece the story together like I have. It's good though. Can you guys tell I'm like really sleepy and tired? I brought books, my black light, my big endoscopic light camera, a bunch of cool stuff, my tri-field meter, night vision camera, meteorite, just a lot of cool stuff just so it's interesting when you come up here. Look at this band of misfits and troublemakers rolling in this morning, bright and early. Marzulli, Paul Hynek, Steph, everybody's here. What's up? Good morning.
Or something else, a technological relic from another civilization. So let's just find out, instead of assuming that we know the answer in advance.
The scientific method doesn't say anything about extraordinary claims or extraordinary evidence. Let's talk about the scientific method. Right? So it's really hot real quick. And you don't see a big halo around it. You see a bright band around the hot spot. Black is hot, white is cold. Right? Now the gimbal video, if you look at it, now compare what you see. As Avi Loeb just said earlier, this is scientific evidence that there was an object somewhere between 20 and 2 meters in diameter that these guys are chasing.
The moderator is from the Debrief. If you guys are not following the Debrief, you need to. Very proud media agency, and I'm very proud to have as a moderator the editor, Micah. Come on up.
I'm really surprised that there is still a stigma on this subject because, you know, if it's discussed in the Congress.
Whoa, hang on a second. What just happened there?
One of the things I found in that report, which is interesting, it seemed to be like they're just checking a box. Okay, we're congressionally mandated to make a report. Well, it was 7 pages and 2 pages of appendices. To me, that seems like lip service than really getting information out there. But twice in that document, and once, underlined all caps in bold, they said it's a potential risk to national security.
I watched, again, I guess I'm a little sensitive spirit or something, I don't know. 5 minutes and I went, that's enough, can't watch anymore. And I run back to it an hour later, okay, watch another part. Oh my gosh, look at that. In my opinion, having studied it in slow-mo, there's an abduction that's happening during this time. And I've been around it. I've been around people who had seen it and reported it. So it's a very real phenomenon. Is it complete possession? No, it's not possession. Not complete possession, but it's partial possession. So Blavatsky, for those of you...
Well, it's Sunday. I got through my entire presentation on Saturday night. It went really well. Everybody was really fascinated with it. I was able to drop the video of my presentation that I pre-recorded live on this channel right as I finished my symposium presentation. I'm just here in the lobby at the convention center right now, stepped outside here to take a break. It's been nonstop, amazing presentations, really cool talks. The whole crew from Skinwalker Ranch came yesterday. Everybody from Blind Frog Ranch has been here, all the researchers from the Uintah Basin, and a bunch of my friends that are helping me on my team for the Mystery at Magic Mesa project. It's been a really amazing event, and all the stuff going on, especially the conversation and the research projects that are unfolding because of this. This is just the beginning.
Yes. Maussan TV. They always write what you've seen it. Detectors know where to look for it. Well,
We're getting ready to go on a tour of Blind Frog Ranch. We're not allowed to film up there, but we are going to take some pictures, so I'm going to slideshow some of the photos of our tour. So, got a root beer, lollipop. I'm doing barbecue butterscotch. How you doing? Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, I left my phone at the place.
You left your phone?
Yeah. Are we too late to spin around?
Do you have an iPhone?
I can take.
I'll take pictures and I'll airdrop them to you when we get back home.
Okay.
I got you back.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're good.
I should plug in. What is Vernal? It's like a mile high.
And then a little creek kind of just off that road there.
I saw that episode.
This slope right here in the last season, they were looking for a dry entrance to the cavern, and so a lot of the footage they got was from drone or from Chad's airplane, and it was along this slope right here is where he found a dry entrance.
Right in front of me is the creek crossing that goes up to Blind Frog Ranch. We're just coming back through to go back into town, but what an amazing tour. We got to hang out with Charlie Boy, Chrissy and Micah from the Debrief. It's been awesome. We're getting ready to go up and do a nighttime UFO investigation in an undisclosed location. Chris is already asleep. Do you want to take this?
What is this?
This is a nuclear radiation detector.
Sure.
This is a total orb. Look at this thing flying over. It's beautiful.
Hope to move this planet into a period of life and rest, right? If you could, blink 3 times for us.
Yes, we would love to see you make a maneuver or blink for us. I've got it on camera. It's getting faint. Oh, he's getting bright again. It's coming back. Now it's going away. Gary's truck alarm just started going off randomly and it won't go off. Turn off. Can you just open the door and turn your key on and shut it off? Yeah, turn your truck on. There you go. What the hell, Gary? What was that all about? So we've had my laser pointer won't work and it won't charge. His meditation system's failed 3 times now. What else?
The car alarm went off.
The car alarm. Yeah, Gary's truck alarm going off randomly. I had one night vision battery drain really fast, and I'm on the second one. What else? Just some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Stayed until dawn. There you can see the sunrise starting to come up in the east. We spent all night overnight, Chris and I, and now we're at McConkey Ranch to go check out the iconic petroglyphs and pictographs all over here. that show giant, weird anthropomorphic features with horns, extra toes and feet, and some of them are even carrying severed heads. So I'm going to be kind of a tour guide today, showing a whole crew all this cool stuff. Let's check it out. You been here a lot, Charlie boy?
This is my third trip here, and every time it gets better.
It's cool, right?
Yes.
I'm excited.
Because, you know, each time you come up here and you study the carvings and everything, you find different things.
Yeah.
You know, because if you go back, you take pictures of them, then you go back and you study them,
Yeah.
then you understand them a little bit more.
I agree.
It's like my favorite. I've always told Art, my dream one day is to have a Christmas tree in my yard.
You can smell the ambush.
Chris and I got our unicorn suckers this morning. Hey,
Oh, I demolished my
there's
necklace.
Liz, Charlie boy, everybody. We're gonna go up and take a tour here. So when we get up to the top of the trail, there's gonna be some faint petroglyphs. And then we go all the way along the ridge line. We get to see some crazy ones, but
Look at that boulder, man.
here comes my ravens that always show up, 2 of them. Yeah, I film them almost every video. There's 2 that show up right when I start. So we've just been talking about all the different features and what they mean about the petroglyphs, and there's a bunch of them carved all over here. Figures here. This looks like a giant animal figure on top of a person. B-roll, Chris. We're starting to get some really cool ones. You know, this little guy with the legs. You have faint ones, circles. He's got a necklace
Is that the,
and a head.
is that the little people?
Some of them, yeah. They start to see some of those. Circles over here.
It's like a ladybug or something, I don't know.
I know, right? That's cute, right? With the little boing on the top.
Yeah.
There's a little guy right here too. You look on the phone, you can really see his face.
Yeah.
Here's his eyes and his little mouth, and it's like he's got an antenna coming up. Burp.
Yeah, there's an area.
Now there's the head that looks like your rock,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
right?
I mean, really.
Just like the one you just showed on your phone there.
So that one
Okay.
is very similar to Blind Project. And it almost looks like frog feet, you guys.
Yeah, right? Isn't that funny?
That is.
Let's see. Boy, that's
It
hard
almost
to
feels
tell.
like this is the head over here.
It's the body all cut to bits.
Right? Yeah.
That's the legs, his body, and the head. This is a dismembered body. Yeah, it could be. The meaning of it is, like, who knows? But this does look like.
I mean, Chris is right. Those legs are the same legs, the hefty.
Legs going up,
It's the same proportion.
body,
Yeah, it's
head,
weird.
severed
It's
head,
weird.
the feet.
So they were experiencing multiple.
Something.
Oh, look at these.
Holy
Amazing.
cow. Oh my word.
So we had Chad stand right
Look at-
here,
Chris, look at
just so you could see the size difference.
Yeah.
So cool.
Isn't that amazing? Look at those. And look how they're coming or up and through, or their arms are behind and holding, like they're coming through some kind of a tunnel.
Right.
And notice
Circle has to mean what?
the big head dresses, the fact that they have earrings and elaborate clothing. Their heads are like square and flat on the top. These would have been gods.
So the thing that really
Look at this guy's antenna. Look at this dude.
That's that is so. I mean, I've got this picture, but
Blows your mind.
The
Look
thing
at,
that stands out to me, Carl, is that they barely show the legs.
yeah. There's a very small indication of feet and toes
Oh, there is?
right here, just barely.
yeah.
And then, yeah, up there, the feet kind of dissipate, but it's like the sense that they're coming through tunnels and stuff. But that's like a whole family with a child.
Yeah.
Large figures. Those ones are almost 6 feet life size.
Yeah,
you
there's
know?
a knee there, you know. That
You can
looks
see
like
the
right
knee,
there.
the kneecap. Yeah. Right. Wild. So he's tall. That's like the life size, dude.
Well, and this one is just massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his arms and his hands are going up like
Yeah,
this.
and there's a baby or something.
And there's something right next to him, or almost like he's holding on to somebody right next to him. Funny.
And much smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's even a little down here.
Yeah.
This one's a circular head compared to the square head.
Yeah.
Like a
They almost look like little gingerbread men, like
Yeah.
hooray.
This is like a royal family or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
These they look like Aztec royalty or supernatural beings. It's like the whole family's here. And look, they even brought the neighbor's head along with them. Right? And this guy is like on a leash or something.
It does look like he's holding that head.
Yeah, these guys are definitely in charge. They're holding the head, and this guy's like on a leash or something.
Now this guy to the left is really weird looking.
Look at the square.
Look at the torso on that thing. That is not a normal.
And then you have tiny little legs. Yeah, look at this guy.
Yeah, that's the one I mean. The one on the left.
Boom, he's so cool. Look at his head.
It's like a pencil neck geek.
And he's
Remember that song?
almost
Dr. Demento?
holding the hand of the other one. Right?
You're too young for that
Now,
too.
I know it's amazing as these are. Just glance to the left. Just glance over here.
I know, amazing.
Right?
Look at the piece, the armor or
The breastplates and the necklaces and everything. Look at the severed head here.
Oh yeah.
You
it's
could. They
definitely-
even painted the blood coming out in the red, and
Wow.
they're crying tears.
Wow.
And this is called the headhunter.
Holy smokes.
Look at the square head and the giant antenna going up. And some of these characters, when you come over here, this guy, he has more than 2 eyes.
This looks like a human. Yeah. And this looks like some kind of animal with an oil about it.
And these are all like severed heads. And then look at this slender man,
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
right?
Look at the horns on that one.
Yeah.
And that's a
These are pictographs.
pictographs, but with a
But they are
petroglyph.
carved and then they colored
Yeah.
over them, which is very unique.
Yeah.
So they carved and then they came back and they still painted the final details.
These are insane, man.
They're insane, right?
Yeah.
They do not look human. Look at how many fingers. Look at the feet. Look at the size of this guy's feet and the toes. How many toes? 5.
This one's
Carrying severed
is
heads.
the most.
Coming across this kind of stuff from all the way here, all the way into Arizona, down into Utah, Nevada, and everything.
Yeah.
And then I get people clear over in Iraq sending me pictures and all over the world, and you have to wonder like what was going on that we're not being told.
Have you found any quite like this?
Some,
As prominent, as big,
no, not like this. No, similar, but no.
breastplates.
These are the biggest, craziest ones ever. Oh look, that same symbol that we see over there, he's holding one in his hand there. That curve with the things.
Right.
But this kind of headdress with the antenna and the shape of the head with the earrings and the breastplate, everything about this guy is like he is a god. It's pretty wild. But these ones look a lot like little people or like hobbits almost compared to the other
Yeah,
ones.
compared to the other one.
Some of these are really old too.
Well, the one up top with the horns looks like a little demon or something.
Yeah, so I see those all over down in southern Utah, those ones with the curved.
Yeah, you can barely make this one out now, but
That one there too. And see him up there? He
Yeah.
almost looks like
It just
the,
looks like
the
a head.
classic devil or demon type
Yeah.
being, right?
Yes.
31.
Yeah, so some of those
31.
are like petroglyph marking numbers to data log them.
231A
That's
looks like.
P31A, so you could
That's
look
the
it up
name
and
of
it would
this
have a
one,
name in a
Portugal,
database
Chris?
somewhere. Yeah, those are bullet holes, people shooting at the humanoid figures from across the valley or down in the valley being done. Shooting bullets at them. Target practice. Ridiculous, yeah. Yeah, you've got the feet turned out. He's wearing like an apron, the same necklace, holding the weapon or the energy. See, they're always holding on to these tubes or spears. And then he's got like 4 earrings and like 1, 2, 3, 4, almost like 6 eyes and weird. And the horns are not like a headdress, but part of the head all the way down to the jaw.
It's like an extension. Though.
Yeah, and right next to him over here is like his weird little buddy, and over here, and severed head.
That's definitely a severed head.
Severed head, giant feet here, and then these are like, yeah, brothers. These all guys come from the same clan and wiped the village out. Look at this staff that goes up and forks almost like a pipe wrench, you know? You know what I mean? Charlie, this is really cool to get to do this with you here, by the way. Yeah, and then he's got the big headdress, and then we have the spirals right around among them.
Yeah, like a machete.
Yes.
In his hand.
Yeah.
And that's where the head has been severed.
Like, so now stop and think about those Aztec weapons that they used to make out of wood that came up, and then they used bone or even shark teeth, and it almost looks like one of those hook blades.
That could be used as a
chopper,
or on this side, a club.
Yeah, probably how he got his little souvenir right there.
Yeah. The necklace is your ranking system, like you guys were mentioning. Like some of them have 9, one of them has 8. Is it like
this guy's got 5, and this guy in the middle holding the big thing has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And he's holding that energy source in his hand too, or that sun.
That is going huge. When you look at that,
He's got knees.
Foot, right? His giant foot. Look how big his foot is. Yeah.
He's got knee joints in there.
Yeah, 2 giant feet.